Hi everyone, welcome to this Wednesday runes reading for this week, August 2nd till next week, August 8th. So since we're in a new month, I'm gonna do a regular reading and then I'm gonna pick up a rune, a bind rune for the month to come. So, are you ready? Let's see what Odin have in store for us this week. Let's begin. Okay, the first rune for this week is Jera. So, this rune is telling us that life is a destiny that we are following, but that we have to choose which path we want to get on for our evolution and get results from it. Each moment of our life, our choices are different, and we have to accept past choice to help grow in the future. It's also a rune about a year. So if you have project or something like that, consider that it's between a day and a year. Love. What you're living right now, it's from past choice. You can modify your destiny to live a better relationship and one that it's closer to what you desire. But for that, you will have to be patient. As I say, it could take a day from a year. Money. To each situation, there's a solution. Let time act in your favor. Do some little action that you reflect on, and that might bring good solution in the long term. Nothing is gonna happen overnight. Work. There won't be some radical changes. You will have to do some action to see things um, changing and some evolution. You have that power, but you need to realize it and use it. Starting now. Health. Healing can take some time. Let that time to your body to heal and give it some physical and mental strength and time to help it heal. Okay, the next one. Oh, it's Hagalaz. Okay, as I always say, this is Hel or Ella rune. So if you want to contact your ancestors or past one that are dead, well, she's the goddess to go to. And also, Agalaz, it's a rune about sudden moves, sudden risk, things that's gonna come fast and that will strike basically. You will have to use your mental because it's not time to sit and say why me, not me, why this is happening. So this is not the time for that. Also, excuse me, I realize it's about warning about some events that's gonna happen, and it's gonna be sudden, and it can be brutal. So be aware of that. Love. Um, love might happen. Either someone can declare their love for you. They might ask you to marry them um, when you won't expect it, or in a place that you least expect it. Um, if you're single, careful, because love won't tell you when it's coming. Um, if you were having difficulties in your relationship, well, there might be a breakup. Also, if you're single, now it's not a good time to tell someone that you love them, because that person might um, might tell you to go away, or that they're not interested, and it might be really brutal. They won't be gentle, so be aware of that also. Money, the good deal, the once in a lifetime thing might happen, but also careful, because someone might trick you and telling you that there's something good to do, a good deal, but it won't be. It's a trick, and you might lose money. So before um, doing anything, think about it. Work. There might be some big transformation that will happen fast. You will be you will be fearing not to be able to follow. But if you stay there, you won't harvest anything from it. So think, but act also. Don't just stay there. Health. There might be some spontaneous healing. Um, you might receive a news that you have a sickness, a disease that will need some medical action fast. You might go to hospital. Um, you might break an arm, a leg. Um, anything is possible. So be careful, and remember that it's gonna happen fast. There won't be too much warning. So it's gonna strike like 1 minute. For example, you're up, the next minute you're down and your feet is broken. It can be just like that. Hopefully it won't happen, and there won't be some um, things, some bad things happening to any of you. Okay, and the last one for this week, it's Teresa's, and it's reverse. Okay, so this is the thorn in your feet, that little tiny grain of sand that's getting in the wheel and keeps it from rolling well. It's also the obstacle that we see, but we don't know how to move around to get forward. It makes you think about yourself. Love. It's not a good time to take a decision fast and be impulsive. Some people will be more sensitive. Money. A bad decision might place you in difficulties. It's not time to lend money if you're already tight, because um, you will feel the consequence of it. Work. You're feeling misunderstood and people around you are rejecting you. Again, don't be impulsive. Analyze the situation when you're um, not tired or stressed, when you're calm. Find a solution instead of waiting for things to come back to normal. Health. Some medicine doesn't seem to work, but be patient. You might feel tired without any reason. So maybe you need more rest. Maybe it's because you're stressed. Can also be the weather, or simply a situation that you're living and that you're not taking care of, or you're trying to avoid. So maybe it's time to address that, and it will help you make you feel better. Okay, so this was the reading. Now it's time for the rune, bind rune for the month. Let's see. Okay, so we will see what's it's going to be ahead for the month. Okay, now for this month, it's the, sorry if I don't pronounce it well, the fire latry. Basically, you can draw this to attract happiness and joy. So I'm gonna put it here. So this month, think about what brings you joy, what makes you happy. It can be small little things like, for example, going in a walk in the forest. Can be maybe taking some vacation to spend time with your family, listening to music, read a book, small thing, excuse me, like that. Maybe treat yourself to eating some ice cream if you can, go see a movie, visit some friends, anything that can bring you joy. Try to do it for this month. Now, if it's something um, that is costly, for example, you would like to do a trip to another country, well, with how things cost right now, it might not be for now, for example, but try to manifest it by writing it down, trying to save some money, um, looking at some picture of the place, do some research on internet, YouTube, um, even Pinterest. If you know people that traveled there, ask them how it was. Try to do um, anything you can to make it happen. So basically, um, try to live this month happy by making things or seeing people, talking to people that brings you joy. I know life is can happen and it's not always happy moment, but even if it's not something um, good that's happening, try to find a little things to make it less worse. Um, yeah, basically that's for it. Find the one thing or maybe two or three depending, and just be happy and joyful. So this was this Wednesday runes reading. I wish you all a happy and blessed Audience Day, a wonderful week, and a happy and joyful month of August. Thank you.